Good morning. My name is Sean Lewis, and I identify as a South African from Cape Town. Now, that's already an interesting topic. Why South African? Why not colored, or black, or African, or anything else? Actually, I identify as all of those and more. But that's a topic for another conversation. Today, and here and now, I am a South African from Cape Town. And I wanted to create a space in which I could simultaneously express and explore my thoughts, because sometimes we think we know what we're thinking, but we don't know what we're thinking until we've actually said it and hear how incredibly stupid it is, or completely insightful it is. So I kind of want to explore my own thoughts while I express it, and about politics and life. And politics, I guess. Yes, politics to in many ways is life. So maybe just a little bit of context just to start us off. So since 1994, I've voted for the ANC. I've also voted for COPE, and I've voted for Agang at various points, and the ANC again. Or maybe that wasn't the ANC. Maybe in 2018, I was actually voting for Cyril Ramaphosa. At least that's what I told myself at the time. And, you're voting for Cyril Ramaphosa. And when I was a kid, my grandmother used to periodically, every year, she would give all the grandchildren kaste olie om die mag skoon te maak, om al die wurms uit die mag uit te kry. And in many ways, I think I viewed Cyril Ramaphosa as the ASD's kaste olie. His job was to get the worms out, kry die wurms uit die mag uit, so that the body can be clean. But unfortunately, Cyril didn't live up to his castor oil billing. So the ANC is nog steeds vol wurms. So now that puts us at a particular point in our history where we kind of have to make decisions, and 2024 is upon us. And again, in 2024, I will be called upon to wield my pen in the 2024 national elections. And I use those words deliberately. I wield the pen in the elections as though it was my weapon in this war we call elections. Because it is, for me, it's either the pen or the sword. For me, there's like no middle ground. I don't see a middle ground. And the idea of the sword is untenable. Ek is oud en ek is nie meer lus vir daai dinge op die tyd van my ouderdom, van my lewe nie. In large part, this blog will be about me talking to you, discussing with you about picking up your pen as your weapon and wielding a tool in the elections. Because that's really what I want. That's really what I want, is that every South African, everybody who deems himself to be South African and lives in South Africa, or even lives outside South Africa and wants to have a future for South Africa, picks up their pen and wields it in this election. So that and I want us to wield our pens in 2024. Today, we'll pick up the pen. That's your weapon today. So that our children and their children and their children will not have to pick up a sword in order to create the world in which they can live and thrive and survive. So yeah, that's the purpose of this blog, or this vlog. Ek moet nog die terminologie reg kry. So that's the purpose of this vlog, which I'm starting here today. So let's talk. I don't know at what kind of frequency I will publish, I will post. I haven't figured this stuff out yet. This is my first time, so let's see how we go from here. I think that's it. Let's talk. Thank you very much.